With so much development going on around the state at the moment, it's sometimes easy to forget the long and rich history we have in our own backyard. We're in Roebourne at the moment, WA's oldest surviving town north of Geraldton. Settled back in 1866, Roebourne has managed to retain a lot of its heritage, with many of its landmark 19th century buildings still standing. A good place to get your bearings when you're new in town is the visitor centre, and Roebourne's just happens to be housed in one of the town's most significant historic buildings, the old jail complex.
It's a new museum as well as a visitor's centre, so people can come in here and have a look at the museum, see the artefacts. The buildings themselves are magnificent, built in 1896-97, and just browse through and enjoy the ambience of the place.
Tell us a bit about the rest of the town and what's on offer for visitors.
The Roebourne itself, we have quite a number of significant buildings still remaining. We have the courthouse, as well as the police station, the post office, the hospital, the Union Bank, and also a general store in township as well, which is a heritage building. We have a arts and crafts or Aboriginal and Indigenous art groups as well in the township, in one of the older buildings of the town, over a 100-year-old building.
Roebourne's reputation for producing world-class Aboriginal art keeps growing, and Yinjabani Art Centre is one of the hothouses of talent here. As much pleasure as the art gives to those of us admiring these amazing pieces, the act of painting them is an important calling for these artists.
Some of us are elderly people, the rest of us are young mothers who thought we couldn't do anything. We also have young artists. My son, he's 16, he paints here as an artist.
And it's a way of showcasing your art to the wider world as well?
Oh yeah, that's one of the best things about it.
Share that?
To share that and to have someone come in and actually purchase it, or you go to an exhibition and someone comes up and says, wow, how did you do this? And it's like, it's easy. And they're like, no, it's not easy.
Definitely
I can't
doesn't
draw,
look easy.
I can't do anything, you know, and it just makes you feel really, really excited inside.
Their work has found homes all over the world. One of Marnie Harold's paintings is on the wall at Buckingham Palace. Many of the artists feature in the Cossack Art Award, an annual event that showcases the stunning talent in the region. The town of Cossack used to serve as the port for Roebourne, complete with a horse-drawn tramway connecting the two. It had its heyday in the 1870s, and just a few kilometres from Roebourne, it's a must-see if ghost towns fascinate you. The beautiful restored buildings here were once home to bustling port workers. It might be hard to imagine now, but this was the place that prospectors and pearlers came to make their fortune. As well as being the epicentre of our pearling industry and the gateway to the Pilbara for gold prospectors, Cossack also acted as the port for a thriving local pastoral industry. The town is considered so significant that today 8 of the buildings and the cemetery have been restored through National Trust funding. Back in the 1800s, this was a busy port with over 80 pearl luggers in action. Nowadays, it's a little slice of peaceful paradise. It's the perfect place to come and soak up the view, cast a line, maybe go for a swim, but it's well worth a very short detour, and it is something truly special. More to come on Destination WA, but first, let's find out what's coming up in 9 News.